For the last 2 weeks, I have been refining a Claude setup that is now saving me roughly 2 hours a day. Real time, measured, repeatable. I will hand you the entire setup in this video. 5 Claude projects, 3 custom skills, the exact prompts I use, and the workflow that connects them. By the end of this video, you will be able to copy this in under 30 minutes and start saving time tomorrow. Let me walk you through it. The setup has 5 projects. Each project is a separate Claude conversation thread with its own custom instructions, its own connected tools, and its own personality. Project 1, Inbox. Project 2, Writing. Project 3, Decisions. Project 4, Code. Project 5, Today. 5 conversations is all it takes. Most people make the mistake of using one giant Claude chat for everything. That is like having one giant text file for your whole life. It works, but you waste enormous time scrolling. Project Inbox handles email, Slack, and any incoming message. Custom instruction is when I share a message with you, classify it as urgent reply, can be batched or skip. If urgent, draft my reply in my voice. If batched, add it to the batch list. If skip, just say skip. That is it. No paragraphs of analysis, just the verdict. Saves me about 45 minutes a day on Inbox alone. Project Writing handles every word I publish. Newsletter posts, tweets, sales emails, customer replies that need care, video scripts. Custom instruction is you write in my voice. Short sentences, specific examples, no filler words, no hedging. Tell me what to cut. Drafted me a 1,000-word newsletter post. In 11 minutes, that took me an hour before. 25 minutes saved per piece, and I publish 3 to 5 pieces a week. Project Decisions handles anything I'm stuck on. Hire or wait, ship or polish, raise prices or hold, build or buy. The custom instruction here is, ask me 3 short questions to clarify before giving any answer. Then give me 1 recommendation, the strongest argument against it, and the cost of waiting. 3 sentences for the answer, 5 seconds to read. The questions force me to think clearly. The structure removes my analysis paralysis, saves me hours per week, not from speed, but from actually deciding instead of looping. Project Code handles any code question that is not active development. How do I structure this? Is this approach sound? What is the lightest dependency for X? It is my code review, my second pair of eyes, and my reference for things I have forgotten. Custom instruction is give me the simplest answer that works. Avoid framework recommendations unless I ask. Show me the code if it is under 30 lines. Saves me 10 to 20 browser tabs a day, plus the context switching cost of going between tabs. Project Today is the morning brief project I covered in another video. Custom instruction generates a 4-line daily brief. 20 minutes saved every morning by skipping triage. Now the 3 skills are Claude's way of letting you preload workflows. I built 3. Skill 1, send recap. When a meeting ends, I drop the meeting transcript into a chat and say send recap. Claude pulls out the decisions made, the action items, who owns each one, and a 1-line summary, then drafts the email or Slack post to send to attendees. I just review and send. What used to take me 15 minutes now takes 90 seconds. Skill 2, stress test. This when I'm about to ship anything important, a feature, a deal, an email, a decision, I drop it into a chat and say stress test. This, Claude attacks it from 3 angles: logical flaws, customer perception, what could go wrong in production. I get back 3 honest critiques in under a minute. Catches problems I would have caught a week later after they hurt me. Skill 3, why did I care? The opposite skill. When I'm dragging on a project I started enthusiastically, I dump my old notes and say, why did I care? Claude reads my old context and reminds me of the actual reason. Sometimes that re-energizes me, sometimes it shows me the original reason no longer holds, and I drop the project guilt-free. Either way, it ends the loop. Now here's how the projects and skills connect. The morning brief from today flags what I should focus on. The Inbox project clears the noise so I can focus. The Writing project handles all my output. The Decisions project keeps me unstuck. The Code project keeps my technical work clean, and the 3 skills, send, recap, stress test, this, and why did I care, are pulled into any project on demand. Together, they cover 90% of how I spend my workday. Let me walk you through a typical morning so you can see it in action. Sit down, coffee, type, good morning into today, read the brief. 3 minutes, open Inbox project, paste my email and Slack DM lists, Claude sorts, I send 3 urgent replies, batch 10, skip the rest, 12 minutes, open Writing project. Draft today's newsletter, 12 minutes, open Decisions project, get a clean recommendation on the hire I have been agonizing over for a week, 5 minutes. Now it is roughly 9:45. and I have triaged the day, replied to what mattered, written my newsletter, and resolved a stuck decision in my old workflow that was lunchtime. Now, let me address the question I always get. Is this not just expensive? My setup uses one Claude Pro subscription, $20 a month. The 2 hours a day I save is, conservatively, $200 of my time per day. $5,000 a month, 250x return on $20. Even if I am only saving 45 minutes, the ratio is still absurd. What about privacy? My 5 projects are all private to me. Anthropic does not train on pro-tier user data unless you opt in. I would not connect Slack or Gmail if I were uncomfortable. I am not. The connectors use OAuth, no passwords. I revoke access in 2 clicks if I ever change my mind. So here's the 30-minute setup. Open Claude Desktop. Create 5 projects with the instructions I just gave you. I will put them in the description. Connect Gmail to Inbox and Today. Build the 3 skills. Takes about 10 minutes total each since they are short. Run them tomorrow morning for a real day. By Friday, you will know if this changes your work. If this kind of setup video is useful, subscribe so you do not miss the next one. Send this to a friend who keeps saying they want to use AI but does not know where to start. Now, go open Claude and create your first project before you forget.